Hey, it's Ace here with Pauper's Drop Market Trial Number 2. Subtitle or strategy title, Liar Liar. But a whole hell of a lot more than their pants are going to be on fire in this one. For weapons, we're going to get the machine gun, heavily upgraded, as well as mini turrets, complements of the hack tool. And in case you were wondering, just shooting hack darts at enemy splicers does not hurt them. I have tried that. It does not hurt them. Good thing we have the mini turret ammo instead. So we're going to throw down 4 mini turrets. I like the 4-corner strategy. 2 in front of the sister, 2 behind. I switched to the anti-personnel rounds first. This appears to be the fully upgraded machine gun. Once you burn through your anti-personnel, you can switch to your standard caliber rounds. As far as plasmids go, we got Incinerate 2 and Winter Blast 2. We're going to be playing mostly on the Incinerate. We do use Winter Blast 2 on the Brute Splicers when they get close. We freeze them up, let our turrets take them down. You also get the Ice Storm Tonic, which if you get hit by melee, you have the chance to freeze your attacker. I don't know if that's really going to come into play. So the strategy is basically, I like to stand off, I suppose you'd call it, to the left, towards the ammo bandito, right by that pillar, so I can get a clean look at the enemies coming from the right, as well as from the left. Basically, I just light them up. I sprinkle in some machine gun fire here and there, but for the most part, we're just setting them ablaze, including the Brute Splicer. Now, to the right, you can see there's that puddle of gas, which we will utilize as much as possible. Now, when the Brute Splicer gets close, what we typically want to do is pull out Winter Blast and freeze them, and then have your turrets deal with them. However, in this case, my turrets are already gone, so I'm trying to wear them down a little bit by myself, constantly looking at my sister to ensure that she's not about to be raped. I then decide to just go back to the standard light 'em up strategy and get some turrets down there to deal with them. But first I gotta buy Eve because I'm nearly out, and I go with some more caliber and first aid kits. Now we do have level 2 of each of these plasmids, but I'm not using that. To use level 2 you have to hold it and charge it up, and it's more powerful, but I prefer the speed of just pressing it, so it's effectively just number 1. I'm gonna buy some more mini turrets, and then keep your eyes on the left top portion of your screen. There's going to be a Brute Splicer who looks like a cartoon character when he burns his ass in a fire and goes flying up into the air. So I was going for the 4-corner, or 3-corner in this case, mini turret strategy, but I ended up throwing one directly at my little sister's head. I don't recommend that. In case you were wondering, that's not some kind of special strategy. So here's the Brute Splicer strategy. Freeze him, just keep him frozen, your turrets should do the work. Also, if you keep him frozen, he won't destroy your turrets, so there's 2 benefits. Feel free to shoot him when he's frozen as well, to speed things up. This was a rather fun trial. Something satisfying about spamming flames onto your enemies. I did try to freeze and then incinerate and vice versa, hoping to get some kind of like thermal shock type effect. But sadly it didn't work that way. I was hoping if I set them ablaze with incinerate and then froze them that they would instantly shatter via a thermal shock type effect, but it doesn't quite work like that. I found it best to just light them up. Now sometimes a brute splicer gets a little coy, a little timid. If you constantly set him ablaze, he'll run over and just like sit in that puddle of water over there. And then you won't have to deal with him at all. This is kind of a worst case scenario here. You got two brutes in that small area. You gotta freeze them both. I handle it well enough. Once she's done, pick her up. I'm fighting to get to her. I almost got killed there because that brute was right in my face. But we'll continue on in the next video with Pauper's drop number 3.